So, another 2023, going back to 13 episodes, Umamusume Pretty Derby, Season 3. For both of these 2023 anime, my opinion, Road to the Top is better. However, I still like Season 3 because of Kitasan Black and the characters. Their personality and their design is really good in my opinion. I really like them. Overall score, 6.5 maybe. Why? Okay, aside from the character design, the personality, Kitasan Black, and the rest of the characters, let's go to Kitasan's story first. Positives. So, Kitasan Black, I like her story. So in this anime, we see her journey of losing and later on reigniting her dream of becoming the shining star that everyone loves and supports, like her idol Tokai Teo, with the help of everyone that supports her, the fans, her friends, everyone. And that includes herself and her own efforts. There's more details to the story that makes it good, of course. Read this if interested. Let's just skip it because I'm basically summarizing it, okay? So let's just go to the more important points. All you need to know is that these parts of her story, good. Then we go to the last 4 episodes. We actually see Kitasan Black losing her prime, her body getting weaker, cannot race in her 100% best anymore, leading to her retirement and racing. Really sad, she accepts this. But while she still has the remaining strength, she will give the best performance possible to everyone watching and supporting her. Spoilers, she did, actually achieving her dream to become the shining star that everyone roots for, even if it's only in her last race. Maybe you can say that it's bittersweet because she is going out smiling, but really, it's a sad subject every horse girl will encounter soon in their life. It's a really good and really sad concept. Season 1, happy fun times. Season 2, never giving up. Season 3, knowing when to call it quits. I really like this evolution. It's just that in here, the way Kitasan Black just handles these situations is just so basic. Like, you mean to tell me Kitasan just accepts that she is out of her prime just like that? No drama nor any show of denialment or struggle when she is about to retire. You mean to tell me she just announces it? Like, where is her contemplating about it? Where is the pain of not wanting to go out but she needs to because she knows her own body and her body says no, not anymore? How about her friends, the people around her? Why do they just accept it like that? At least, I don't know, talk to her about it. They just skip it to where the friends already accepted it. And especially with her quote-unquote best friends. Oh my god, like the reaction is so lacking. Your friend that is like this really strong is suddenly like quitting just like that. I don't know, do something dramatic. But no, they didn't do anything here. Then we go to the last race. Oh my god, like they are really trying to make this an emotional farewell with the audience crying. Season 2, you know, season 2, peak. Here, however, it just feels so hard. I can't feel shit. It needs more anything, everything, the emotion. Again, the other character's reaction here to Kitasan last race, it's so lacking. Her supposed close friends in the race, at least say goodbye to her, you know, your close friend is about to retire, but no. Again, let's just compare to season 2. Look at when Teo returned. Everyone is really excited that she wins. Here, nothing. There's nothing here. What the fuck? Again, at least the close friends. This is Kitasan's last race with everyone. Come on. The close friends. Okay, Satono Diamond, your best friend is about to go out now. You promised to raise each other. But no, she is going out. Any reactions? No, none. Oh my god, Cherval. She does this confession where she's basically gay to Kitasan. Kitasan means to her that much. Come on, bro. At least a hug, man. At least, come on. She's going out now. Your inspiration is going out now. You cannot race with her anymore. Anything really. Come on. Again, it's so lacking. Maybe they could have also added like a final speech to Kitasan, you know, because again, it's a final goodbye. This legendary racer, farewell, goodbye, anything. No, come on. Season 2 already gave you the blueprints, man. Like, but for some reason, they just can't reach the same emotional impact as season 2. Like, bro, they could have even gone harder here. Like, they say in the beginning, Umamusumes are destined to run, but then you take that away. What happens? It should be more painful, right? Or at least sad. But no, they failed in delivering the emotion here. Like, okay, the Satono Diamond breaking the G1 curse of her family is way more emotional than this ending. This Satono Diamond scene, it reaches the same emotional impact as season 2. Well, okay, I'll say there are some positive bits during these retirement times. Like she wants to race here instead of going overseas, give the best possible performance to the people that supports her here. Or when she realized that her body really can't take it anymore, like she wins, but she looks really tired and exhausted to the point where the people close are not cheering at her. Just sad because her condition is obvious. It's really bad. These are good scenes, but it's really not enough. We need more. Again, the emotions. We need more. Okay, let's make this clear. By the way, I'm also talking about the writing leading to the emotional impact because you cannot have a good emotional impact if the writing leading to it, the things happening before it, is not good. Is dog shit. Okay, clear. Example is Satono Diamond. Read this if you like. I'm also basically summarizing her story. I really like her story, okay, but at the same time, way too much yapping. So we must stay focused. But yeah, that's Kitasan's specific problem. Now for the others, we are not done yet. There's more. The other characters, I have some stuff to say to them, but it's more shortened. So starting with Satono Diamond, Tokai Teo McQueen or Special Week and Suzuka, they feel way more close than Diamond and Kitasan, even though Kitasan and Diamond are the supposed best friends since childhood. I feel less bond from these two than these two pairs. Maybe they could have added more bond moments. Maybe they could have added reaction of Satono Diamond to Kita-san's retirement. But in addition to that, they could have also added Kita-san's reaction when Diamond failed overseas, which leads to Diamond losing a bit of her motivation in racing. They could have done something with this. Both is basically in their lowest time. Do something about it. A bond moment. Heart-to-heart encouraging talk. Something. Anything. Anything that closes the bond is just so lacking. Up next is Cherval Grand. She sees Kita-san as her huge inspiration to try hard, like a really huge inspiration. Gay levels, I love you type shit. They revealed this in episode 11. The problem is, you don't feel any of this earlier episodes. Zero hints about this. What they focused on earlier instead is her really desperate to win a G1 because her sisters won G1 races. She feels insecure. She is training her relationship with her sisters. That's the main focus. And to be honest with you, even though this is the main focus, it's still fucking lacking. They really didn't involve the sisters that much. She wins G1 and everything's all fine and dandy. But yeah, going back to Kita-san and Cherval, come on, man. You could have at least hugged her, man, because this is your last race together, your main inspiration. Anything? Close the bond? Oh my god. Really? They could have made Cherval grand and Kita-san closer, so yeah. Then, Crown. Satono Crown. Not that much, aside from her general reaction to her supposed close friends when something happens to them. Again, example, Kita-san's retirement, etc. It's the same with the other three, really. These four, really, they were portrayed to have some closeness, like really close friends. They show you this in earlier episodes with them celebrating together, kampai and shit, celebrating wins of other people between the four, or just talking. But as later episodes go, they just do not feel that close anymore. Maybe they could have added more celebrating together scenes, especially to the important parts. Again, Satono winning G1. Or maybe talking when Kita-san's retirement. They talk about that shit. Maybe Cherval also winning. Anything, really. Anything. Oh my god. Let's finish this quickly. There are others, by the way. There are also others. Nice Nature and Tokai Teo. And how they became an advisor to Kita-san. Read this. Duramante. Read this. Sounds overt. Kinda useless. Don't read anything. I didn't write anything. And other specific nitpicky stuff that I'll just ignore here. Or maybe I write it here. I don't know. Maybe I'm lazy. You see. Season 3. It really has this untapped potential. The concepts are there. The execution is just not it. Though, when you really look at this, just 13 episodes and this amount of concepts and everything, ain't no way you can fit all this in a 13 episode show and deliver a masterpiece. No way. Way too much. Maybe if we cut it down or maybe add more screen time, runtime to the anime, maybe it will be better. But we really don't know. It's just hypotheticals. Maybe they will still find a way to fuck up if they cut it down or add more episodes. We really don't know. Yeah, that's a really long talk about the negatives, the flaws. Can we go back to the positives because there's still some redeeming qualities that I did not mention? Okay, how about we list them all here, starting from the potential. I consider this as a positive because at least they have the right ideas. Then we go to the design. Again, I said I really like them. But I also think that they have the best character designs here. My reasoning for that is they use the basic high school uniform or basic idol uniform type outfit the least out of all the seasons. Come on, if they're going to be racing at the top of Japan, everyone watching, it should have more pizzazz than just a basic outfit, you know? The general design, of course, is also just really good. The other seasons, there are just some designs wherein it's just a miss in my eyes. So, yeah, this season also, I think it's their funniest season. Well, not that funny compared to the OVAs, but in here, they tried to blend humor and drama. They're kind of mid or not that good in the drama, especially in the last 4 episodes again. But the funny side, the slice of life side, well, the funny side only, they could have done more with the slice of life also, especially the bond again. The funnies, really good. In here, they're attempting more funny bits compared to the other seasons. Example is this. What the fuck is this? Then this girl, she's always in camera for some reason. I forgot her name though, so yeah. This girl, Royce and Roy's bit wherein you see this girl from the beginning with nice nature, Tim Canopos, everyone, but they did not introduce her up until episode 12 where she spouts some profound stuff. And other funny bits, the jokes that just landed. Pretty funny, again. Then we go to the animation. They try to have the camera angles like grow to the top, but lesser in a way that the CGI is just more obvious. Let's say it's better than season 1 and 2, but not better than Road to the Top or the others. And yeah. And yeah. Positives. Positives, negatives. Season 3. 6.5 again. It really has the potential, but the execution just fell short, especially in the drama side. But hey, at least it's the more funnier season, I guess. The characters also look really good. Yeah, season 3.